here at this place. It's viestenz Mountain Park. I'm just not flying my drone in here because there's people here, plus it says no drone, so I have to find another place to go use my drone for extra stuff. But this is Loveland's. I don't know if was their first electric plant, but you can see that it was pretty small. It was hydroelectric plant right here on the river. You can see like that looks like the original wall on the outside. I'm thinking the concrete in the middle looks pretty new compared to how old this building would have been. It says Loveland's original power plant. And here's what it looked like. The 1976 flood on jail, between 10 and 16 inches of rain fell over 4 hours in the mountains. Around 9 p.m. the river rose from an average depth of 20-foot wall of water to the crashing through the narrow canyon. At viestenz Mountain, water was able to speed out slightly, but not enough to spread the power plant during the first spare the power plant was destroyed in 1976. And here's what it looked like. That's what it screams. These have seen 2 floods go through here, 2 major floods. And over here, this brick wall on the left over here, that's the new one, but the one on the left, the used to be the original. This was the original bathrooms for this area, and it survived the flood. Look how big those rocks are. Yeah, it probably calmed down a little bit after it went around that corner and up here a little bit. It probably calmed down a little bit, but I know that it's the History Center now. It used to be the bathrooms. There's not too many people here, so I don't think there's anyone in here, but yeah, it was small in the middle. You can see where it used to go across. Yeah, City of Loveland, viestenz Mountain Park, and there's that building. Yeah, I'm not sure. That shelter, I think, is Lookout Shelter on Round Mountain. I think I know where that is. I would try to build up my way to being able to get all the way up there. Just talking about this area, so not too. I guess you'll have to come and see it for yourself to come look what it. But here's some more of that Loveland hydro plant. It just kind of talks about it. Land acquired from Louis Papa for a plant, 1913. It was that cabin over there. And it just goes into detail to look at the road in this area. Look at that old dirt road that you used to come in here on. Yeah, this building is over on 4th Street. Okay, the Stanley steamer was in front of the Loveland Hotel. It's showing some of the old roads. And there's, what's the name? Papa? Was that? Oh, that's somebody else. William Riley. And there's Louis Papa. The original, I don't know how well you can see it, but in the trees this looks like it used to go up to the road, and there's that wall, retaining wall there, and it comes down over here. I just don't remember what it looked like before the flood in 2013, but I just know they had Highway 34 closed for quite a few years. I was told this was obviously was down because look, it's right on the river. Kind of elevating those toward the direction of 34. You can see this yellow sign up to the left. This was built in 1935. Had some wooden doors up front, but it doesn't anymore. You can still see where they were. City sponsored program, operating use only. No, I just see that there's lights in here, so I would just, maybe that's, well, that's just a projecting screen, but they're, I was just trying to see if these were, yeah, for lights. They're set for auto, I think. Plugs, I just want to see what that was. Yeah, they don't want no fires in here, even though it's been really rainy, as you can tell. The lights are on the outside. I thought they were on the inside. But you can see they're trying to fix it, keep it maintenance. I just don't remember where it was, but if any of you remember where it was at, they said that the brick picnic area was destroyed in the flood of 10 years ago in September 6, 2013. But I just don't know where it was at in this area. I'm guessing it was along that river somewhere, just because that structure behind my car over there that I went and showed you earlier, that still made it, and that made it. I just don't know where it was. Just put a comment down at the bottom if you guys remembered where it was at. I just kind of pointed out when I look, if you see where it was when I'm looking around, right about what this house was. I have to go look again on the front. See the old black coal chute. Yeah, I just don't remember what this was for. But this obviously survived the flood from 2013. That's right next to that other structure. That actually looks like a smokehouse right there. See that chimney coming out like a... Unsafe. They have all the windows boarded up on the basement. That's a coal chute. That's not boarded up, that black one. But all the ones on the outside are boarded up. Anyone know if they're remodeling on the inside? I don't know. I haven't heard anything, but oh yeah, that answered my question. Flood damage no trespassing. So I wonder, it doesn't look that bad, but I wonder how it was damaged. I just wonder if it needs sponsors or anything, just because the Rialto Theater that I did in Loveland, it's on my YouTube channel, the Rialto Hotel or Rialto Theater in Loveland. It's owned by the city of Loveland, like this park is, and they bought it and fixed it up with the volunteers and stuff. So I wonder if that's what they need to fix up this house, because it doesn't look bad. Yeah, when I come here, I came in from a different thing, but it says this in the front. I came around from that cabin. I walked up the trail that's right there, so you don't see that until you get right in front of it on the education cabin. I think that's the plaque. I think the plaque actually says what this used to be. I think I'm gonna go walk around and go look, but I think it said like it was like for Girl Scouts or something at one time, or like some kind of camping program for girls or something like that. But once I walk around, I'm gonna go see what that little plaque up front, the sign says. I wonder if this was damaged because it got all boarded up with the other cabin. This cabin that's not a home. This cabin was built in 1930 as a camp lodge for Loveland High School girls learning about nature and outdoor living, led by one of the school's earlier female physical education instructors. I guess that's what it looks like inside. I don't remember being in there. On the original site, but the cabin was destroyed in the 2013 flood. But they found that they still have the same site that it was built on. And here's the original cabin, but it was Lois Papa, Loveland's last frontier cowboy. In 1897, Papa applied for a homestead here in the Big Thompson Canyon. He had holdings of 400 acres. A beautiful soul has been. There is a trail of beauty, or beautiful memories. How do you pronounce it? White? I'm not going to pronounce the last name. Concrete Steel in 2019, commissioned by the City of Loveland Art in the Park Place program by the Loveland Parks and Recreational Foundation.